Boyles Road. I've been there for probably 36 years now, and I've seen regrowth come back. Great amount of variety of wildlife. Since the clearing started, I've had basically herds of wallabies into my property. They access the small clearing that I've got. I've heard bird life that I've never heard. I have possums, that are dry country possums in there. So it makes you wonder, you know, displaced wildlife, where does it go? You know, there's only a certain area that they can occupy until it reaches an overload point where can it crash because there's too much demand. The clearing, as other people have mentioned, we've heard machinery run for weeks, day and night. Huge windrows put in and just burnt. Like we had a period for about 3 weeks where you could walk outside at midnight and all you'd see is a big glow in the sky, smoke, smoke residues. When if I can smell that, I'm basically over the road from their what they call paradise area, which is supposedly the green area that they're going to leave. If I can smell that, you know, the natural reaction of wildlife, and that's not only things that walk, but crawl, fly, they smell smoke, they're off, you know, I mean, it's just a natural movement for them. There's just so many things like unanswered as traffic, sewerage, who fronts the cost? We, ratepayers of the area, are we going to be billed for part of this? Things like emergency services. If we put that many people out there, our local fire brigade would need to become full-time. You know, we would end up having a population higher than the town area of Mariba. Well, they have ambulance. Okay, we've got a good ambulance service, provided, I might add, by all the residents who contributed to put the SES and the ambulance here. But fire brigade, it all comes out of the taxpayers' money somewhere, with local, under Mariba Council, or as a state government initiative. And it just seems to be no great amount of planning that's been explained to anyone. They've just gone ahead and gone. Old Bill Barnwell, that had the property and worked cattle there for many years, I knew vaguely, because I used to fix the fence and put his cattle back over. And that was in an area of forestry lease. The forestry number on the lease was 181. And he used to move his cattle up and down continuously because the whole area that was cleared couldn't support large heads of cattle. And that has been alluded to already. The show cows were moved in, lots of nice video and promo, trucked out. There are no cows there anymore, so the whole premise that he's going to put a number of herds in there, or a single herd, who knows what his breeding, what his aspirations are. It just can't carry lots of cattle, and it never has traditionally. You know,
do you know how many?
The old cattle family.
Do you know how many head the Barnwells used to run?
Maybe 100 at the most. But that was very seasonal. Yeah, that was a come and go situation. And you know, cattle were always on the move, but you know, you couldn't put a huge cattle emporium out there. It's not the type of carrying country, even with improved pastures, water. You know, cattle require water, and they'll walk all over the place looking for it. It's just normal for cattle, but I don't see it as a viable. And he's got an illusion that there was going to be a big avocado orchard in there. Look around Kuranda, there are none. You know, people have home trees, but they don't have orchards for the simple reason it's not the country for it. Go over the bump to Mariba, find lots there. So, you know, like pie in the sky material.